Hey everyone, welcome back. Tonight, I want to tell you a story that still sends shivers down my spine. It's about a place I swore I'd never go back to, and the chilling sounds that echoed in its empty halls. This is about what I heard in the abandoned wing of Crestwood Asylum. Crestwood was a place of last resort, a sprawling Gothic structure that housed the most troubled souls. It closed its doors in the late 1970s, deemed unfit for habitation. But its stories, they never left. And I, being the bright-eyed, overly confident paranormal investigator I was, decided it was the perfect place for an overnight stay. Foolish, I know. We arrived just before dusk, me and two other members of my team. The main building was sealed tight, but we knew about the abandoned wing, a section that had been closed off decades before due to some incidents. Getting in was easy enough. A broken window, a rusty crowbar, and we were in. The air inside was thick with the scent of mildew and something else. Something indefinable but deeply unsettling. It was a smell that crawled into your nostrils and clung to the back of your throat. Dust motes danced in the faint beams of our flashlights, creating ghostly silhouettes in the already oppressive darkness. We set up our equipment, cameras, audio recorders, EMF readers, the usual ghost hunting paraphernalia. The abandoned wing was exactly as you'd imagine. Peeling wallpaper, rusted bed frames, and scattered personal effects that hinted at the lives that had been lived and perhaps lost within those walls. A child's drawing on the wall, a tattered book left open, and a chill went right through me. Hours passed, filled with nothing but silence, an unnerving silence, pressing in on us, broken only by the occasional creak of the building settling. We started to think Crestwood was just another bust, another legend that didn't live up to the hype. Then just after midnight, it started. Faint at first, almost imperceptible. But then, clearer, closer, footsteps. Heavy, deliberate footsteps coming from the far end of the hallway. We froze, hearts pounding in our chests. We killed our flashlights, plunging us into absolute darkness. The footsteps continued, echoing off the cracked walls and decaying floors. Each step was measured, unhurried, and undeniably real. "Hello," I called out, my voice trembling despite my best efforts. "Is anyone there?" Silence. The footsteps stopped. We held our breath, straining to hear anything at all. The silence stretched on, becoming almost unbearable. Then they started again. This time, closer, much closer. Whatever was making those sounds was moving towards us. We fumbled for our flashlights, the beams cutting through the darkness, desperately searching for the source. Nothing. Just empty hallway. But the footsteps kept coming. We started to back away slowly, inching towards the way we came in. The footsteps quickened, turning into a heavy dragging shuffle. It sounded like something was being pulled along the floor. That's when we saw it. A fleeting glimpse of a dark shape at the end of the hallway. A figure, tall and gaunt, its form indistinct in the darkness. It was there for only a split second, but it was enough. Enough to send a jolt of pure, unadulterated terror through every fiber of my being. We didn't wait to see what it was. We turned and ran. We didn't stop running until we were outside, gasping for breath in the cold night air. We didn't look back. We reviewed the audio recordings later. The footsteps were there, clear as day. And something else? A faint, raspy whisper, barely audible beneath the sound of our panicked breathing. We tried to enhance it, to make out what it was saying, but all we got was static and a growing sense of dread. Whatever was in that abandoned wing, it didn't want us there. I've been on countless investigations since then, but nothing, and I mean nothing, has ever come close to what I experienced at Crestwood Asylum. The footsteps at midnight, they still echo in my nightmares. Sometimes I still wonder if it followed me out. So, that's my story. A story of a place best left undisturbed, and the chilling sounds that haunt its empty halls. Have you ever experienced something you can't explain? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed the story, give it a like and subscribe for more tales of the unexplained. Just remember, sometimes the scariest things are the things you can't see, but you can definitely hear.